I don't want to spoil it, but it was something that I hadn't thought of, and so whenever that happens,
Oh, okay. That
yeah,
should be really exciting then.
I'm like, holy shit, that was
People are
great.
breaking your format. Okay, I dig it.
All
How
right.
long how long did it take you to think this up? Like, I mean,
How long did it take me to think it up? I came up with it back in June, and I had a small EO Olympics tournament where it was an invite only thing. It was a real disaster because I didn't really get the moderation team
hmm
set in place. So I was trying to do too many things at once. But it was a part of that. So I don't know.
Okay, so this has been out in the wild for a little bit.
It's existed for a little bit, but I hadn't made like a push to have something like a public like event in a while.
And I mean, this I the players are having a lot of fun. This opens up so many like new deck building opportunities that I know that a lot of players have been looking forward to seeing, right? Just like something new, something fresh.
Yeah.
And so this might just catch on. It's just like a fun side thing for sure.
Man, these Ether
But all
Masters,
the Spelljammers coming down, Spelljammers and Ether Masters, these players are going
yeah, they're
for the kill.
they're
They're fishing right for those Silhouette Tracers and the Avalanches.
in all of my decks that I made. I don't think I included any Ether Masters, and they seem to be like really smart in this Songhai deck because you just want to find a couple cards. You just want to find your Mist Walkings and your Silhouette Tracers most of all, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you see?
Because being able to combo the Mystery King and cycle them with the Osman Lore Master is just enormous.
Yeah. Do you see the awesome play? By the way, it's
Lightning Blitz?
hi.
Oh my god.
It's happening. It's gonna happen. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
This is dirty. Every single game I've seen of the Amazing Race, that's all I can say is, "Oh my god, you bastard! Oh my god, you bastard!" Like every single play that players make, they're so creative,
Yeah.
and it just makes you go, "Oh man, this is broken, that's broken," and it gives all the units +1/+1. What a nightmare!
I wish it had gone into the corner. I wish something had gone into the corner.
That would have been meme overkill.
Um,
But let's see, he can bring the Ether Master back to kill that Gravity Well, so Casero can still step into the corner again this turn.
I really wish that. I don't know how many Ghost Lightnings Casero's running. I kind of wish he would just replace to try to find a second one or an Ether Lore Master to just be like, that was a great play. Kill all of them.
Yeah, because double Ghost Lightning, or if he was running like maybe even Crescent Spear, that seems like really gimmicky, really slow. But I think double Ghost Lightning would be
So,
very realistic with
yeah.
all these Ether Master he's got in play.
One of
Because he's
the
got the third too.
yeah. One of the so I had been playing against people on my stream the past couple days, and one of the biggest blowouts, like the only game with Magmar that I lost, I had a huge board, and someone was like, Pandemonium, Crescent Spear, Ghost Lightning. I was like, my board.
Oh my god. So Rainesama is now getting into the second corner.
I think he
And
actually messed up here. He didn't hit this gravity well with his general. I think that might have been a mistake because now he's got to deal with it.
yeah, because he does have the Silhouette Tracer that can come back, but let me see. But Rainesama's got the Snow Chaser and the Spelljammer, so he can actually take that out and just completely deny.
Yeah.
What Cicero's going to have to do then is bring the Aether Master up with a Blink, but it doesn't have enough base attack to kill the Gravity Well, so he would just need to hit and then Ghost Lightning to keep his momentum up getting onto the other side of the board. And I think that once he crosses that center threshold, Rainesama is going to have a lot of trouble keeping him pinned down.
Well, it looks like Rainesama's got Blazing Spines and this like big provoke Primus Shield Master. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, so what he'll probably need to do is preemptively summon. Yeah, I was going to say just get the unit summoned, and possibly, as he steps out of this corner, play the Blazing Spine right behind him
Oh,
to keep that corner bottled up there.
my dog has joined me, so if I turn on the stream back, like if I turn it back to our faces, and there's a dog on me, just don't be surprised. It looks like he's going for the double Ghost Lightning play.
Okay, yeah, so he takes out the Gravity Wells, takes out that Snow Chaser, softens up that kind of Shield Master, which is going to be really important. He does have it moved out of the way, but Rainesama could easily, just Harsh Sister it back into place.
Yeah. All right. And he runs forward. I wonder if he just lets the Spelljammer survive, which is probably pretty smart. He just wants the cards, right?
Yeah, now that because Songhai again, once they get the Silhouette Tracer and the Mist Walking, and they just go bam, 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 take those last two corners, you can't respond. So the card draw is actually benefiting him a lot more in this particular matchup.
Yeah. All right. So Rainesama, Silhouette Tracing, and then leaving the Silhouette Tracer is this sort of like hurdle that Casero has to get past.
That's really smart. It denies moving two spaces. He'll have to move just one, step around, and then step around. This he'll avoid losing two turns like that. He'll need to have a Mist Walking or something to jump over it.
Yeah. Mistwalking I think is ideal, or in fact, I guess another Silhouette Tracer is ideal. At this point, so it looks like he replaced into Mesmerize. Do you Mesmerize your opponent now?
I think that because of the distance to the corner, the Mesmerize isn't going to be as strong, right? Because Silhouette Tracer would allow him to go right back into the corner.
Yeah, and so would Mistwalking, yeah.
So I think, man, that's a really hard call to make if you even want to, because even if you double Mesmerize, you're denying Silhouette Tracer a little bit as a play, but then because it's like even odd, right? You move them back two spaces, then they just move, and then it cancels out the turn.
Yep. Well, okay. It looks like Casero is Mist Dragon Sealing his Silhouette Tracer to his own corner. That's interesting. I feel like you would want to block the opponent, but I can understand maybe why you'd want to. Maybe he's just making sure that nothing can get in his way.
Yeah, I think that he's just playing defensively. This is pretty smart because, again, if he has like some sort of walls or anything, he's just keeping those corners freed up for himself.
Yeah.
The Mesmerize, I think, now that I've thought about it a little bit more, is as long as Casero doesn't have the right cards to just basically burst right these last two corners, then well-timed Mesmerizes might be able to pull him away from the wall.
Yeah.
And then it costs him another turn to move back in. So I think that keeping them, just because they'll get a lot of value on the off chance he doesn't have his movement spells or his Silhouette Tracers, might be the best play here. But that's, again, wishing and hoping for a lot of things to go right.
So Rainesama is like poised to win this right now. He only needs to go into that last corner and he's got it. So Casero has to win this turn or provide some like really good blocks.
Okay, so yeah, so there's a double Mesmerize, and that's what I was talking about, where he can undo that with one Silhouette Tracer, and if he doesn't have it, then, which we can see, but oh man.
Yeah. And the fact that he warbirded after everything means that he can't Alcuin the Mesmerize.
That's also really smart. See, these guys, I feel like they've been playing this format for so long. Like they're already going at it like pros.
Jeez, what do you do here? I feel like you have to Ghost Links your own Silhouette Tracer to try to like land it in the corner or something.
Because no matter what he would summon, it would just get taken out by the Silhouette Tracer plus whatever.
Yeah. That's it. That's game.
Really solid game there. And he's got the icy.
He's just rubbing it in right now.
Yeah, that was dope. Those Mesmerizes really did come into handy, because for a second there, we thought that they weren't going to matter, right?
Yeah.
Casero would just, mist walking, but
All right.
all in all, really decent because he had the double Ether Master early, and we thought, oh man, this is it. He's just gonna fish out all this stuff out of his deck. But Rainesama was able to develop such a presence on the board that instead of disregarding everything that was going on and fishing for those options, he was forced to respond instead.
All
And
right.
thinking back on it, that point that you brought up about possibly having the Ether Masters interfere with Rainsama's initial game plan a little bit more would have been better.
Yeah, like I don't know if that was purposeful or not, but the fact that he didn't let the LQ and get mesmerized may have actually won him the game. All right. Ooh, we've got. We're gonna watch Ninth Ghost versus Destroy 666. And this.
That's actually a religious name. It means destroy the devil, right?
I guess so.
So devout.